What about distraction though? So I think there's been enough data now that's come in about, I mean, there's this huge whistleblowing case around Facebook investigation right now of like how the simple technological techniques of like casino life have migrated onto our phones and the way we digest interaction and communication information. And we're addicted to being distracted in a certain way. And yet I take it that a lot of the spiritual practices that have come through the Christian traditions, ones that you've re-celebrated for us, are actually about how to shape your own attention in the right ways. So how do you see the sort of resources of our tradition giving us antidotes or help?
Well, let's just remember, people are different. And different people will make different kinds of decisions. Now, my son, who's with me on this particular trip, really does a lot of internet stuff. I used to have a smartphone, but I don't. I have a dumb phone now. And it works wonderfully for me because it can do exactly what Alexander Graham Bell intended for these things. I can actually call people. But I also do without it. But now that's me, and that's a very different, I don't expect, but people simply learn to discipline these kinds of internet systems, and you can make certain decisions about them. We must learn space and silence, and it's entirely possible to live without that smartphone for a while.
Right. I appreciate that perspective. There's an either or mentality, I think, in some of us, i.e. myself, to become a Luddite, to demonize technology. And if you have any historical awareness, you realized whether it's the newspaper, the radio, the television, there's an ongoing sort of conversation of fear, a kind of like black and white thinking. And the reality is technology in general has a neutrality as a set of tools, depending on to what use you put it, toward good or evil ends.
Exactly.